Hello guys, this is Kazrabin, another subscriber replay. This time we're watching the Big Bison, so ScrappyCoco in his ELC AMX game that he sent to me, saying that it's one of the most awesome games he ever played in this little tank. So let's see what stands behind that. The score said that it's quite good, and we'll just see how it goes. Never played the ELC, I never played any French tank for a matter of fact. So I'm not quite sure what I can expect from this little thing. You don't see a lot of replays from those things. But they tend to be the fun tank that people will go to. Like they consider like, this has to be a good tank. This is a mostly tier 8 game. It's a quite poor matchmaking for him. Zoom in mode.
We didn't even scratch them.
This gun ain't accurate. I'm just wondering what kind of penetration can I suspect from this. 90mm gun, 170 penetration, that's not bad. 250 ain't bad also. But the fire is terribly slow. So Scrappy is just chilling out over here, trying to spot enemies. Most of his team didn't actually try to support this flank. This flank is quite empty. Think about it now. He starts spotting that we have a Tiger, a Isu, and I thought I saw a SU somewhere between those two. But it seems that either the minimap didn't work or something weird. I thought that there's one guy over there. And Scrappy is just waiting for the opportunity, waiting for a chance, cause we all know we cannot, be full offensive always. Honestly, you can be full offensive almost at any given time with a scout.
Critical hit.
That was a lucky shot. Now it just requires somebody to take the shot and finish that guy off. But unfortunately we lost spots on them and he disappears. So Scrappy starts moving now towards the capture. This is encounter, by the way. So the cap is over here. But usually the teams do get out on the 1-2 line. He's going around this Stiger into his back. Well, that is a good idea. DLC has the speed to do those things, but it doesn't have the mobile turret. So once that Tiger starts turning, he's gonna be in for a treat. But he is doing the round the house dance with him.
Penetration.
Annoying the crap out of this Tiger, I presume. This guy has to be like so angry that he got danced around by a ELC. And I can honestly understand it, because I hate those little things, More often than not, I get shot by a... I get, spotted, shot and whatsoever by a ELC. Never consider them a threat, but they often take shots and just soak it up into the tracks. It's so often that it pisses me off till the extent of my, capabilities of understanding. Now we have two enemies in front, the VK3601H and Isu actually, with the BL10 gun. Ouch. That's gonna hurt his buddies. And his team is crumbling. They only have a T150 and a Type 58 on the other side against tanks that there's no way they can handle that. It's two IS-3s and IS-4 and that Isu backing them up. It's just... no, it's not gonna happen. It's amazing that we don't have any kind of spots or anything, but probably they're outside of our radio range.
They're knocked down.
Nice! Shotgunning that Isu. Now we have spotting range, not spotting, but radio range, and we see that they already taken care of that little poor Type 58 who wasn't able to penetrate probably anything. T-54 is doing the dance.
Penetration.
And Scrappy takes advantage of that and puts one into the side and kills off that guy. But they are fighting against 3 tier 8 tanks and an artillery piece with just 1 tier 8 medium tank, 2 tier 7 heavy tanks that didn't play all that well this game, and only Scrappy in his ELC. To be fairly honest, the ELC has enough penetration on goal shots to go through even the front of those tanks, but except, say for the KV-4, you have to actually aim with the KV-4. Now Scrappy took a snapshot and just is trying to make it so this RT won't be able to hit him. Because, as we all know, RT loves shooting scouts. Amazingly, this RT is still alive. He got shot in the side. Of course, trucks eat the damage. Scrappy puts one right into him, and probably the T-34. Nah, he's still there. He's still not moving, so now he doesn't have shots. And the T-44 finishes him off. Scrappy was just saying, like, mind if I kill the RT? Not like he mattered. Killing only one artillery piece is, you know, that little bit of I did something good for my team. But I also doing 1,500 damage, almost 1,600 damage. Either his team is terrible or the enemy team is even worse. But still, that leaves those 3 tier 8 heavy tanks with one of the IS-3s on full health. AFK AMX, that's even better. From what we understand, the guy who just died, the AMX M4, was AFK. KV4, yeah, they are quite beaten up, but one T29 would have to be in an awesome position, and they would have to give him the opportunity to inflict damage on them. So it's gonna be really up to how well they will play this out. The T29 positioned himself on the other side of that ridge. That's a good hold down position. He can basically soak up a lot of shots in his turret. Scrappy is using zoom out mode to see whatever or not. Oh god, you could have taken a little bit more time to aim that shot, and that IS-3 will be out of the race. You would have a clear advantage over that IS-4. But here comes the savior, the T-44. We're gonna see what he's gonna do. The IS-3 starts. Oh, the IS-4 spots him, but he doesn't inflict damage. Now Scrappy is trying to position his tank so he can pop him in the ass, and he does. The T-29 dies. The IS-3 went full offensive because he had full life and killed the T-29. Now we have 2 heavy tanks against 1 medium tank and a ELC. This is time for some serious gold ammunition to ensure kills. You would think that the obvious choice would be going against this KV-4, but that IS-3 on the side, I wouldn't do that if I was Scrappy. I wouldn't go here. I would try to outflank them the whole way all around. But he gets a kill blow on that guy. Amazingly survives this shot from the IS-3, who just dubbed his shot. And now it's a matter of the T-34 can soak up one shot, but if Scrappy can make that IS-3 point his gun at him, the T-34 can, you know, start the dance on the other side. Scrappy shotgunning into his tracks, now trying to dance around with him. But this guy is focused. This guy knows that the T-34 poses a bigger threat. Now he does the unspeakably stupid thing and just wants to kill Scrappy and basically loses the game for his team. So really nice game. Let's look at the end plates. After I think about it, it was an unspeakably stupid thing for the IS-3 to do. Because honestly, if you're up against 2 medium tanks or light tanks, you are going to lose in a heavy tank either way, because one will go one way, the other will go the second way, and that's about it. He could have made use of that shell and actually hit the T-34 and do, you know, 400 damage, but whatever. So here we have the first place for this game. It's a victory with Ace Tanker, Orlik's Medal, and Confederate. Orlik is awarded for destroying 3 or more enemy tanks or tank destroyers with a light tank. The targets must be at least 2 tiers higher than the player's tank, which is quite impressive, I have to say. It was a 3 times experience, so it earned us 4,536 experience. And of course, with a premium account, it would be way more. It would be 6,804. So an astonishing number of experience. And it then to 29,000 credits, almost 30,000 credits on that particular game. So let's look at the second plate. On the second plate, we can see Eric. Oh god, it's not Eric. ScrappyCoco got 2,167 damage with 3 enemy kills and almost twice as much experience as the next person behind the T-34. So the guy who really played very well with him till the end. And you can see the enemy IS actually played a good game. Both of the IS played a really good game. One had almost 3,000 damage, the second one almost 5,000 damage. It's a really good score. But they just couldn't close the deal. They couldn't close the deal. They dubbed towards the end and just got outmaneuvered by the sheer mobility and gun of the T-34 and the ELC AMX. We can see on our team, mostly everyone dubbed. The AMX M4, in fact, was a bot. If you ever see Hellbent, you can, give him your regards, probably with a big shell. Because that guy is the scum of the earth. If he didn't have a really good reason, why the hell did he even get in the game in the first place? But the T-29 bro who tried to do something didn't actually do that much damage, but still 2,000, almost 2,000 damage is good. And no one else on the team honestly did anything spectacular. The T-32, the T-29 did the substantial amount of damage in the team. 3 other people exceeded 1,000, including the bird, the British artillery. The T-34 had almost, no, not almost, 3,630 with a really nice score. But since the ELC is a tier 5 tank, it's gonna get way more experience. So let's look at the third plate. And on the third plate, you can see Scrappy shot 20 times with 14 penetrations. As I said, 2,167 damage, 1 hit received in the whole game. Damage upon detecting only 241, which is quite, completely contrast to what you would normally see with a ELC. He received 29,000 credits, almost 30,000 credits, but because he was using gold ammo, he lost actually 4,000 credits on this game. This was a non-premium account. On a premium account, he would earn around 11,000 credits. And as we said, the total tally was 4,537 experience. With a premium account, it would have been 6,664, which is a really nice score for something like a scout tank. So congratulations on this game, Scrappy, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I'll see you guys next time on the battlefields on the fields of Europe.